Welcome back to Say No More Media. Today, we're doing a live reaction to Well Off Media, of course, but more importantly, we're talking Colorado spring football. We're talking Chris Marve's philosophy coming over from Virginia Tech. Who stood out so far? Who fits his personnel? What is his philosophy, his base scheme? We go into the playbook. Hey, tonight's episode for my real football heads, guys who like to talk football, schemes, personnel, fits, all that. But appreciate you guys rocking with me. If you could like, comment, and subscribe. Listen, if you want to join the channel or just support your boy, tap in. Hey, I appreciate everybody rocking, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. I look forward to right now because I can tap in with the fam. You feel me? Say no more. So listen, super chats are open. If you want to super chat, it's all good. My manager told me I should say that. Whatever. I ain't tripping. If you want to support, it's good. If not, it's all good. Listen, we got to tap in with the Colorado spring practice because I understand on this channel, not everybody has played football. Not everybody has played college football. Some people are parents. Some people are supporters of the team. Some people are aunties. Some people just watch. You know what I'm saying? So tonight is for those who haven't, don't really understand what's going on with spring football period around the globe in college football. Spring period is a very, very, very important time. So if you guys are in here tonight, you're in for a show. I ain't even gonna hold you. You know me, I'm gonna get straight to it. So listen, this is what spring football is right now, right? This is what the coaches are looking for, right? Let me see how that look on the screen right there. Okay, looks like you can see it pretty good. Say cheese 15, say no more. What's happening? What's happening? T Russ, let's go. Hey, let's go, baby. You know what it is. Willie G, what's the word? Willie G, what's happening? Listen, this is so we see the clips, we see all, everything that comes out on YouTube and everything about spring football. Cool. But sometimes it's time to get back to the bases and understand not just with Colorado football, but what's going on through the landscape. Spring football is very, very, very important. If you played college football like I have, if some of you guys who played, you understand what's going on in spring. You understand what the coaches are expecting. You understand what we talk about during spring. We know what it is, bro. You know what I'm saying? So listen, what college football coaches evaluate during spring practice? Week 1 of spring, they are looking for who understands the playbook, mental mistakes, assignments, alignment, communication, right? Who can line up correctly and execute the base scheme? Right now, Chris Marve is coming over with his base scheme, his 4-2-5 with the star nickel coming over from Virginia Tech. Basic, right? That's what they're looking for week 1. All right, week 1 is spring football practice. What college coaches are looking for? Hold on. Let me get back up to my bad. Hold on real quick. All right, we back, baby. Say no more. All right, so week 1 of spring practice, what coaches are looking for? Conditioning plus effort. What you do in practice prepares you, Nick Saban. Who practices hard? Who finishes the plays? Who's loafing? And Coach Prime ain't playing around this year, especially after the belt we got last season, 3-9 and 1-8. He definitely ain't playing around. So who practices hard every play, right? That's something that the coaches are paying very, very, very close attention to during week 1. Check it out. Week 1 of spring practice. Oh, yeah, let's go to the next one. My bad. Tweaking. All right, next one. So, let's go to week 3. My bad. Fundamentals. During spring practice, we're looking for fundamentals. Tackling, blocking, footwork, hand placement, route running, eye discipline on defense. A lot of walkthrough reps and teaching periods. Bro, we've been here before. When they're installing the philosophies, we're coming from high school. We're coming from a complete different position coaches. We're coming from a different philosophy. Everything is walkthrough during week 1 of spring practice. We know that. We've been there before. New breed. What up, fam? What's the word, Brody? Salute. Appreciate you being in here. We going to church today, fam. You feel me? Yeah, we're going to go back to the basics, bro. A lot of walkthrough reps, a lot of visual stuff. This is not including the playbook that we get sent home with on the weekends, right? We're not talking about coming off a Saturday and Sunday with the playbook and the film and all the film we had to watch. We're learning all new concepts during week 1 of spring football. So if you're in here tonight, it's a blessing because we're going over what's actually happening during spring football, not just in Boulder, all across the country. Especially when you have a new defensive coordinator and a new offensive coordinator, you went heavy in the transfer portal. Guys are coming for the first time. It's time to get back to the basics. Forget the highlights. Forget none of that. It's all about what's happening right now. So I feel like if I could take you behind the scenes of what's happening during spring football, then you'll better understand when you see the highlights and the clips that they do put out, you'll understand what the mental part of it has to do with, right? So when you turn it up to week two, all right, bet. We done told week 2 is spring practice. Now coaches turn up the competition. By week 2, the scheme is mostly installed. Now coaches want to see competition, right? And we've seen that. That's what your eyes have been seeing so far. By week 2, who wins one-on-one battles? Wide receiver versus cornerback, O-line versus D-line, linebacker versus running back, and pass protection. Coaches ask themselves, and they talk. When we go home, them coaches sit in that meeting room at that table. What stood out to you? Who stood out to you? Who can actually play? The PFF grades are done. What you did at an FCS level, what you did at this school, that's done. Now, the coach is going to sit and ask themselves, who can actually play? Now, what coaches are looking for, because their job is on the line. They're looking for consistency, bro. They're looking for consistency. At week 2 of spring football, Nick Saban often talks about consistency in practice. He said players must learn to play well on a consistent basis. Hold on real quick. Let me get something for that. Yeah, let me drop that real quick. Nick Saban often talks about consistency in practice. He said players must learn to play well on a consistent. Week 2 exposes players who flash, players we've seen who flash, players who disappear. Consistency matters more than talent. Hey, yo, I ain't going to tell you what you need. Consistency matters more than talent. Appreciate y'all rocking with me tonight. If you can hit the thumbs up, we're going to get to the live reaction well-off media. This is all leading into it. You know I had to get in my bag and talk some football tonight. I like talking football with people, bro. Sometimes I just want to come on here and talk football, and I want to do a breakdown of what spring practice really is, right? So, football IQ. Coaches evaluate are you reading coverages, defensive fits, adjustments. How are you communicating? Communication amongst yourselves. This is when quarterbacks and linebackers start separating. I'm going to drop a bomb on that one again real quick. Hold on real quick, right? This is when quarterbacks and linebackers start separating. Coaches evaluate reading coverages, defensive assignments, adjustments, communications. This is all in week 2. All right, which takes us to, if you've been here before, that first scrimmage, right? What we just seen, what we all just seen, right? Appreciate y'all tapping in here. We going to church today. You feel me? I pride myself on my channel on keeping it absolutely 100, bro. Real, no sugarcoating. What you see is what you get. I'm going to talk about what I want to talk about because I know that for the most part, the people who know what's up is going to be able to relate. So listen, so we just talked about week 1. We just talked about ring 2. Now, when you get to the spring scrimmage, the most important evaluation tool, again, spring football ain't really, it's just spring football. It's just not, come on, bro. Spring football, Nick Saban talked about it himself. The most important evaluation tool, bro. We just paid y'all. We just fed y'all. We just clothed y'all. We just put y'all in these apartments and houses and all this stuff. We just spent our money on our investment. Now we wanted to see the return on our investment, bruh. Stop it with the spring football. It's just spring football. It ain't spring football when you just spent 1.2, 1.7, 3 million, 4 million, whatever you paying for these players. You damn right they evaluating what they just spent. You know what else is going on behind the scenes? The athletic director, the boosting department, the people who pay these salaries want to know, all right, we gave you the budget. We gave you the money for the guys you wanted. Who's turning out? So miss me with the spring football is just spring football. No, this is big business we talking about, bruh. Dollar signs, bro. Dollar signs. It's dollar signs, bro. It's money. Who's gonna fill the seats? Everybody's watching, bro. So, all right, I know I'm a little turned up today because I love when we have a good topic here. Appreciate y'all being in here tonight. We're going over the basics, bro. We're going to get to the live reactions. You know we do live reactions on Say No More. All that stuff is cool, bro. But we just going to talk regular football, real talk today, for real. All right, so you damn right. The most important evaluation tool, the spring scrimmage. You think that, bro, they're all talking. All the coaches are talking. Hey, all right, so I'm going to get there. Scrimmages are when coaches stop helping players. Have you ever played in a spring scrimmage? I played in 4 of them in college. 4. I played in 4 spring scrimmages. I know what was told to me. I know what my position coach told me. I know what he said. I know what they're evaluating. I know what they're looking for. I know what they're going to go back and talk about over the weekend. I know what they're doing because these guys want to get this right. Okay, let me keep it moving. Saban explained the purpose of scrimmages like this. Let the players play. Nobody telling them what to do. Let them play. Don't help them. Take the training wheels off. Y'all ever rode a bike? And y'all have the training wheels, right? Spring scrimmage is when you take the training wheels off, right? We just gonna see who really like that, bro. It ain't no more helping. It ain't no more, timeout. No, this is live. This is game time situation, right? Nick Saban said, explain the purpose of scrimmages like this. Let the players play. Nobody tell them what to do. Can players think for themselves? In games, coaches cannot hold your hand. Players must read the field. Coaches look for recognition, adjustment, discipline. Understand the system well enough to apply it, bruh. That's what the offensive coordinator is looking for. That's what the defensive coordinator is looking for. Who understands the system well enough to apply it? Who can we put out there and fits in our system? All right, now we finna cook. Come on, now you rocking with Say No More. Exactly. If you can hit the thumbs up, really appreciate it. We're going to get to the live reaction. I'm just leading up to it because all this matters because we're going to do the scheme fits on defense, who stood out, and how it applies, bro. Come on now. The eye in the sky don't lie. Accountability. Who can be trusted? Do they know their job? Do they bust assignments? Do they panic under pressure? Nick Saban says players must compete and sustain effort well enough to apply it. Come on now, bro. We got to apply pressure. We don't take the pressure. You got to be the one applying pressure in spring football, bro. You got to apply pressure. Straight up. We're talking about Alabama with multiple 5-star wide receivers, multiple 5-star D linemen, multiple 5-star running backs. They ain't there to be cute and hold nobody's hand. You apply pressure. Saban says players must compete and sustain well enough to apply it, bro. You don't get pressure put on you. You apply pressure, bro. Straight up, bro. That's what spring football's talking. That's what they're looking for at the scrimmage. So, what coaches really want by the end of spring, right? Because that's where we're at, bro. We're at spring football. We're gonna be where our feet. What do coaches say? Be where your feet's at, right? Be where your feet are at. Be where your feet's at. That's where we're at. We're at the end of week 2 of spring football. Today on this live, we're gonna be where our feet's at. We're not gonna jump the gun. We're not gonna be, it's way too early to say. No, we're gonna be exactly where our feet at. Your eyes don't lie. It doesn't take a million reps to understand who somebody is, bruh. I promise you it don't. I'm telling you, bruh. You ain't gotta say, hold on, let's give him some time. No. This is the transfer portal. This is millions of dollars we talking about. This ain't give him some time. And in a week or two, Coach Prime Deion Sanders knows who is by this time. Come on now, bruh. Stop it. We talking Travis Hunter. We talking Shador. We talking guys. We talking first round number 2 picks. Oh, Coach Prime knows who they are by now. I'm telling you right now. Coach Prime don't need 1,000 reps to see who somebody is. And sometimes neither do us, bruh. Great talent evaluators, great recruiters. They don't need 1,000 reps from somebody to be able to know who somebody is. TMFB 11, what's goody, my boy? What's happening, bruh? You know we cooking tonight. Hey, if you haven't called in before, I want to see. Hopefully you guys can tap in tonight. All right, I'm gonna keep it lit. So, who are our starters? All right, so most people will say it's spring. We don't need to know who the starters are. ask my coaches. They look the coaches that tell you straight up, we looking for it right now, dog. Every week counts. We ain't on the this ain't build a bear right now in this college football age. You think this is build a bear? You think we got time to hold their hands? Oh, they're getting it. No. Who ready right now? Like Jimmy Horn Jr. said, I'm ready right now. If we rolled it out tomorrow, who's ready right now? Because you don't grab players in the portal and pay them this money for maybes. They get in there. Oh, we'll get them. No, we need who ready right now, bruh. Come on now. Hey, if you tapping in tonight, say no more, bro. We finna cook. By the end of spring football, the coaching staff wants answers to 5 questions. Who are our starters? Like we said, if we had to roll it out right now, depth chart begins to form. Everybody talking about, oh, you already know, Mr. Johnson. You already know they're going to get the real here, the real deal Holyfield. Say no more. It's only spring. They're not putting the depth chart. What? Bro, every spring football practice I've been together, and a real coach going to tell you exactly where you at on that depth chart. Hey, bro, hey, coach. Hey, can I talk to you for a second? Yeah, what's up, bro? Come in. Coach is watching film. He watching film. What's up? Hey, I just want you to know, where am I at on the depth chart? Right now, based on these 2 weeks, this is exactly where you at based on whatever the coach's philosophy is. How well you know the scheme, how well you know the playbook, how well you execute it. Ain't no holding hands in college football, and it ain't no saving grace in college football, bro. I played with Stevie Johnson for the Buffalo Bills, bro. I know what a depth chart looked like, bro. I thought I was saucy until I lined up with Stevie Johnson. Go look up his tape. Stevie Johnson went to Kentucky. In the chat, if you know who Stevie Johnson is, let me know, bro. If you know who Stevie Johnson is for the Buffalo Bills, bro. You think you like that until you run into somebody who shows I'm really like that, bro. And that's what brings out the dog in you. That's what determines who you finna be. Not me showing up there thinking I'm all that when, what, Stevie Johnson is there? Oh, come on, bro. Yeah, lined up, junior college with Steve. Come on, bro. I know what it looks like. I played with NFL players, bro. I know what the talk is like behind the scenes. I know what we said about Stevie, bro. Stevie really, bro, he about to be in the league, bro. He really like that. All right, who are our future players? Young players get evaluated. Our high school recruits, our freshmen, our sophomores get evaluated. We just seen Kurt Signetti in Indiana win with what? How old were they? The average player on Indiana was 24, 25 years old, right? Okay, then went out there and put belt on Miami, right? Did Kurt Signetti go in the portal and Fernando Mendoza? How old was he at quarterback? Oh, he was a senior, right? Okay, he was on like his 4th year. Okay. Yeah, they won the national championship, right? All right, I'm just checking. Young players get evaluated, bro. Who can handle pressure? Scrimmages expose players, bro. Have you ever played in a scrimmage? Let me know in the chat. Have you ever played in a scrimmage, bro? I'm telling you, scrimmages, hey, we live. And they got the refs there too. Come on now. Do players understand the system? Can they play fast without thinking, bro? Can they fade pass? Because at a power 4 level, a lot of these guys that's coming from an FCS level, it's that much less of a second you have to think for a quarterback. That much less of a hole is open for a running back. That much less of a time you got to scrape and fill as a linebacker. That much less of a steps you got to take as a safety, bro. Come on, bro. This is chestnut checkers, and this is college football. We're talking about a violent, competitive sport where the men play. There ain't no holding hands, bro. Who can go out there and get it done? Do players understand the system? Can they play fast without thinking? What are our weaknesses? Spring reveals problems that must be fixed before fall. Come on, bro. What are we talking about here, bro? Man, what? Come on, bro. Say no more. Spring reveals problems that must be fixed before fall, because we know in spring, that transfer portal, everybody we had on paper we was praising, even the coaches ain't going back and checking all of them out saying, yeah, he liked that. Now some of them are saying, oh boy, we missed on this one. I promise you that. You can't tell, and that's not pertaining strictly to Colorado. That's around college football everywhere. Not everybody is a hit in that portal. It's a 50-50 chance who you got on tape is really who he say he is. For real. And by this time, oh, believe me, they know. They know. And that goes for all position groups. They know what they see. Your eyes don't lie. A famous coaching philosophy. Nick Saban built this dynasty around the process. That philosophy focuses on preparation, repetition, discipline, execution. Instead of worrying about results, Saban teaches players to focus on doing every rep correctly. You understand? That's how you get to a national championship team. So, if you're calling in tonight, all right, call in questions for tonight's shows. All right, I said all that to get to here. Hopefully, y'all staying with me here. I'm going to bring this on full screen. So, if you calling in tonight, bro, I'm going to get here. These are the call-in questions. Give me your 4D line off of what you've seen so far. I'm not here to, I don't want you to tell me what you feel like is the cute answer. I don't want you to tell me the answer that feels safe around whoever you feeling safer. I want you to tell me what you see, bro. That's what this show is built on. We don't cater to nobody, bro. Not on Say No More. You don't come on here and tell me the politically correct answer so you don't hurt nobody's feelings, bro. This is college football, bro. There ain't no feelings in college football. It's you either put belt or you get belt. It ain't no in between. 2024, we put belt. 2025, we got that big leather belt. And nobody cares. Nobody's going to care. It's about how you fix it and how you react in 2026. Welcome to Say No More, bro. Straight up. Ain't here to hold nobody's hand. We ain't here to hold no hands and kick cans. We here to win. We here to win. In order to win, you got to compete. In order to win, the best man gets the starting job. Period. Straight up. All right. Question number 2. What are you familiar with from Chris Marve's defensive philosophy at Virginia Tech? And who fits his scheme best for our 2026 personnel? Number 3, biggest defensive roster difference from 2025 to 2026. Biggest improvement we've seen this spring. Concerns still. Every college football teams have concerns. Stop it, bro. Stop. Like, let's let it go. Every team has places they can improve at. And if you think your team is perfect, you're wrong. Because a great coach is going to tell you the X's and O's, the little things. Tom Brady's going to tell you, I could have read that a little. I could have got that. I could have put that ball there. I could have put that ball placement there a little bit. Kobe's going to tell you, man, bro, I could have. Come on, bro. If you want to be, trying to be great or you trying to be average, right? You trying to be great or you trying to be average. So with that being said, appreciate y'all rocking with me tonight. We're going to do a live reaction to Well Off Media. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm going to drop the chat and I'm going to drop the link to the chat in a little bit. What I really wanted to talk about here too is actually, yeah, let's go here, bro, because I think this is I don't want to jump too far ahead. This is what is going to lead into the reaction. So I'm going to go here first. All right. So Chris Marve. So if you're in here if you've seen by the thumbnail, right? If you've seen by the thumbnail, you know how I break it down, bro. You know how I break it down. So Colorado football 2026 defensive playbook instruction. I'm going to make this full screen for you guys so you guys can see it a little better, right? Cool. All right, cool. That's too big. So the base defensive structure. Now I went back to Virginia Tech on this, bro. This ain't me making up nothing. This is his last season as a defensive coordinator at Virginia Tech. This ain't Say No More, just making up something out of the blue. All right, so the base defensive structure, the D lineman, 4 D linemen. D line number 1 is a field end, defensive end, a speed rusher who wins space on obvious passing downs. Who's your D line 1? Who is your field end? I want you to call in and let me know. Who is our speed rusher, our contained player, the guy who wins space on obvious passing downs? You feel me? That go get him. You know what I'm saying? The D line 2, our 3 technique tackle. The penetrating interior piece, disrupts guard center combo blocks. He has to have a double team. When you call in, I need to know who's your D-line 1, our field defensive end. Who's your D-line 2, the 3 technique tackle. The penetration, that's crazy. Interior piece, disrupts guard center combo. Has to have a double team. Who's your D-line 3, your shade nose. Anchors a gap or shades to create movement or stunts. Come on now, bro. Y'all want to talk football? Let's talk football. Let's get it. Let's get it. No. We want to talk football, so let's talk football. We ain't talking about no storylines. We ain't talking about what this player's doing. We ain't talking about none of that. We talking straight football, defensive structure tonight. We talking about Chris Marve's philosophy and his formations. All right, D-line 4, the boundary end, power edge, closes the C gap, often keys in on stunts. All right, moving right along. I got to say this before we do the film review so you guys know where we're coming from. All right, in Chris Marve's defense, there's the linebacker 1, which is the Mike, the traffic cop, the dot type role, fits downhill and handles interior. Let me bring me back on the screen because, yeah, that looks kind of crazy. My bad. My fault. I appreciate y'all being in here too. If you can hit the thumbs up, I got to say all this so that we can get to the review because I want to show you guys Chris Marve's philosophy, his base formation, his scheme. And then when we get to the well-off media highlights, we can see how they lined up, who's being put there. Basically, we know, hey, I don't want to make any assumptions on who they put out on defense and if it's really who, I don't know. We're going to go over who's out there and why and if how they're fitting each one of these roles, bro. And we'll just roll with what we've seen. I don't have time for none of the other you just showing you what doing. I don't care. All right, linebacker 2 is the will. Run and hit linebacker. So when you call in tonight, I need to know your LB1. Who's your Mike? The traffic cop. Green tie roll. Fits downhill and handles interior pressure and timing. Your linebacker 2, your will. The run and hit linebacker. Scrape player. Often paired in mug looks. Yeah, we talking football tonight. So when you call in, I want to hear your perspective. I want to know what you're talking about. And who's the star nickel? So from what I've seen in Virginia Tech, the star in the nickel, he's basically a 4-2-5, 5 DBs. The nickel, the star, a hybrid defender, right? Apex versus slots. Blitz. He can blitz him. He can cover the curl to flat. He can carry the seam based on a call. Who's your a star? A nickel has to be the star in this defense. We kind of already know who that is, but I still want you guys to call in because we don't know. There could be somebody behind the scenes that we haven't seen that's a star nickel that is being held out from us that we haven't seen yet. I don't know. I'm just kind of reacting to what I'm hearing, right? I know what my eyes say. My eyes say Boo Carter is the nickel, but there might be somebody that's behind the scenes that we don't know about if we go off of what's being said. There might be somebody that's behind the scenes that we don't know. That's the star nickel that is being held out until Georgia Tech. Cool. Whatever. However you want to believe that. Believe what you want to see here. We're just going to talk about football and what we see on the field, bro, because I feel like that's what you're supposed to do. Oh, TMFB. Larry Lightfoot. What's good? What's going on? How you doing, Mr. Lightfoot, bro? How you doing? Oh, top row. Oh, LB. Hey, yeah, Rick Anderson, what's the word, fam? What's good? Yeah, we in here talking football tonight. Yeah, we talking football tonight for sure. Belt crew, you already know. I appreciate everybody being in here. If you can hit the thumbs up, we talking that talk tonight because that's what we do on Say No More. We just saying we ain't even gotta get to no live reaction. I'm gonna keep it real with you, bro. I could do this all day. We can get the live reactions is cool. I love it because I really support what they're doing out there. It's just getting so crazy with you can't even react no more because now everything is you're not really seeing what you're seeing. You're not really showing what you're. All right, cool. Like I just want to react. I'm like you guys. I actually enjoy what I see. I actually love what I see, and I want to just watch it and enjoy it and talk about what I see. Do I expect Colorado to show everything? No, but it's getting a little crazy. It's getting a little out there, and that's the part that I don't like sometimes is that it goes so left, and it goes so left for what? Like, bro, like for what? Like people, if they balling, they balling, bro. If they not, they not. That's how I was raised. What you see is what you get. I don't think that. To me, I'm gonna stick to my guys. I think what we're seeing is what we're seeing. I don't think they're showing us everything. Anyways, cool. Keeping it lit. All right, so the cornerbacks, right? The quarterback 1 is the field corner, plays more space, handles wider grass, needs speed and eyes, right? So when you call in tonight, I want to know who your speed corner. I'm gonna make this full screen because I don't know how well you can see it right there. Who's your boundary corner? The cornerback 2 lives in tighter space, can be more physical, often isolated. Kind of sounds like a little Creed Thomas to me. Lives in tighter space, can be more physical. We've seen him being a little bit more physical. Way too early, right? Way too early. Quarterback 3, travel sub corner, used in dime or matchup situations. Keeps package flexibility alive, right? Now, one of the best groups I feel we got in the transfer portal, right? I'm going to bring myself back on screen in a minute. I just want you guys to be able to see what's on here. If you can hit that thumbs up too, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe. If it's your first time here, we talking that football talk tonight. We're gonna get to the live reaction in a minute, but sometimes you got to let people know that we really talk football over here. This ain't just we just, you know what I mean, like we really talk football. And I appreciate everybody that's here that loves to talk football and loves to talk schemes and formations and talk real football, bro. It ain't just about, you know what I mean, like sometimes I just got to get away from all that, bro, and just get back to talking real football. All right, so the free safety, the middle field range, it races, explosive plays, rotates late and one high looks. I kind of know who my free safety is, but I want to know who your free safety is. Strong safety. Hey, does it look better with this full screen or like this? Could y'all let me know? Because if I could be on the screen, I'll be on the screen. But if it looks better like this, let me know. I'll just roll like this right now. I guess you can kind of look for yourself. Strong safety too. The strong safety handles run support and match responsibilities. Can spin down fast. The dime safety, extra DB for third and long calls, helps match route depth and spacing, right? For sure. You're rocking with Say No More Media. We're doing a breakdown on Chris Marve's Virginia Tech defensive playbook. These are his packages, right? Pause. My fault, bro. That was crazy. I ain't even gonna hold you. Does this look cool right here, or should I make this full screen? I want you guys to really see this, so I'm gonna make this full screen. Listen, if I'm capping, if there's any cap in my rap, please put a blue cap in the chat. You can go back and look, bro. This is what was ran at Virginia Tech. Now, he might have mixed in a different front here and there, but from what I've seen, from what I've gathered, it's a base nickel, a 4D line, 2 linebacker, 5 DBs. Why it works, it keeps speed on the field without losing 4-man front integrity, right? That's where that star nickel comes in. The star nickel is the star of this defense because you can do so much with them, for sure. Great one. England dime cornerback. I love it. Great one. Salute, brother. Good to see you in here, fam. Good to see you in here. I'm going to bring myself back on the screen because I'm like, I got to, it's cool. Heavy nickel, 4D lineman, 2 linebacker, 5 DBs, but a bigger linebacker. So better versus run fit, looks first, keeping disguise alive. We kind of know who that guy is, right? If we're talking about the bigger nickel, a bigger some people call them rovers, some people call them nickels, some people call them stars. It depends on what the terminology is from, you know, how somebody was raised. Some people gonna call them a rover, some people gonna call them a nickel. It depends, right? You got a lot of coaches who come from that old school, they might say rover. Then you gonna got some newer coaches who gonna call them a nickel. You feel me? It is what it is on that. Cool. Then you got the dime. We all played Madden before, right? Dime, 4D lineman, 1 linebacker, 6 DBs. Heavy passing down, third and long answer. Removes clutter and improves coverage range. Now they can still hit us with the draw. You know, they can and then hit us with the draw if they're gonna punt anyways. They might just run the draw on us to gain an extra few yards or put them in better position. But for the most part, you jump in the dime package when you're looking at third and long, right? We all know that, right? I'm assuming if you're in the Say No More chat, you know what the dime is, you know what these are. But if you don't, I'm happy to teach you. I'm happy for you to learn if you don't understand what a dime package is, a base nickel, a heavy nickel, a goal line, bear coverage. We've seen, you know what I'm saying? So goal line, bear, dogs, belt crew, bring out the heavy bodies. Those, they jerseys don't fit over their stomach. We need to roll them out. Gap discipline there, right? So 5 on the line, Phil. Condenses space and forces everything sideways, right? Cool. Moving right along. Oh, you thought I wasn't cooking tonight? You was wrong. I got to make this full screen right here because I promise you I'll be putting in work for y'all, bro. I don't be out here capping, bro. I promise you we talk football on Say No More, bro. I can't wait to get to the live reaction, but I promise you I can sit here with y'all and do this all day. Listen. Talk heavy, bro. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. Please hit the thumbs up. I appreciate everybody who's been rocking because you know we talk football on here, bro. That's my MO. You go back and look. We talk football, bro. So what you're looking at right here is a base nickel. This is what you're seeing in spring practice right now. They're not going too heavy. They're trying to see what you just seen in the scrimmages. They're trying to fill these spots right now. I'm telling you right now, bro. So a base 4-2-5 nickel. 4 down linemen control the line of scrimmage. 1, 2, 3, 4 down linemen. Now, excuse me right here if you know what a base 4-2-5 nickel is. I'm talking to some of my viewers or, somebody who's tapping into the show who may not know what a 4-2-5 nickel is. You know what I'm saying? We got different people who follow the show. We got people who played college football before, coaches. We got people who are parents of players, but we also got, somebody who has never seen a football scheme in their life and probably say the most comments, but it is what it is. We rock with them. We rock with them. I rock with you. I rock with you. Don't worry. The star handles slot stress without leaving an empty box. So that star, that's the money, but that's the money guy in Marv's scheme, right? That star. Well, you can call him the nickel, the star, whatever you want to call it, bro. They have a nickel, a star, whoever you want to call it. Two safeties can split late and hide the coverage. They do a lot of show too high, roll to one. We'll get into that. They do a lot of show too high, roll to one. So the over front, shade to the strength, right? The three technique is going to set the strength and creates a better B gap penetration for the linebackers. Y'all know y'all gaps, right? You know, offensively, you know the gaps, right? A gap, B gap, etc. I'm assuming we all know what an A gap and a B gap is, but if you don't, A gap and B gap, usually right here with the tackles, or on offense, it might be numbered, the first number, whatever, with the running back, but these are the gaps. So a three technique sets to the strength and creates better gap penetration for the Mike, the Will. You already know the strong safety can be on this side. It depends. The boundary, the side of the field, what the defensive coordinator called. The Mike and Will stay clean behind the front. We want Gideon ESPN clean so he can do his dance, right? All right, moving right along. Easy front to teach because the edges stay clear. All right, under front. We all seen on Madden when we type that under, right? You think you're doing something when you click that under front. We all been there when you get in that Madden playbook and you click that under. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, that's the under front right here. Front shift to change guard sets gets stressed, so that's when on Madden when you can click L1 or R1 and you'll shift the line all at the same time. They'll shift right or they'll shift left. Come on now. Yeah, you can shade away from the strong side. You can shade to the strong side. Come on now. We talking football tonight. Don't say no more. Say no more. Hey, we talking that. I can't wait for y'all to call in. I can't wait for y'all to call in and hear what you got to say. So, good. Let's the defense set the three technique where it wants disruption. That would be our nose tackles, defensive tackles. Good change up without changing the secondary shell, right? The secondary shell, which is the two high safeties or wherever they're in. You got the tight 4-eye look, bear, goal line front. All right. I just had to show you guys that. We're going to get into this when you guys call in because I want you guys, when you call in today, I want you to tell me where you want each one of your guys at in that alignment and that assignment, right? All right. With that being said, appreciate y'all tapping in. If you want to join the channel memberships, you want to support the channel, that's available. If not, appreciate y'all tapping in. We're about to do a live reaction to Well Off Media. The reason why I'm doing a live reaction to Well Off Media right now is I want to take a look at the defensive stance, who they have where in this 4-2-5 Chris Marve's defensive scheme right here. So I'm gonna let some of this video play and then I'm gonna tap in with you guys. Salute to Well Off Media. Go like, comment, and subscribe. Salute to Bucky and Deion Sanders Jr. what they got going up there. Keep cooking, young king. Keep doing what you're doing, bro. We all wait for your stuff to drop, but we all can't wait to tap in. This is the football content of the streets, and we all know you can say what you want to say, bro. We all be waiting for that well off. We all be waiting for that reach the people. We all be waiting for that pregame network to drop, bro. I'm gonna throw them in there too. You feel me? I'm gonna show love. That's not what you do. You gotta show love out here, bro. Show love, you'll get it back. And if they ain't rocking with you, like Bernie Mac said, bro, you know what Bernie Mac said. Say no more. Base, right? Base. 4 down linemen. So right now, that's Presto Money's playing the nickel right now, right? Presto Money's in the nickel. I'm going to take myself off the screen. Presto Money is in the nickel. Nathan Mitchell is free safety, strong safety. He could be rolling down, but 1, 2, 3, 4 down linemen. We got Brandon Fontenette. We got 5-4. We're lined up in a base nickel right now. I feel like what they did in scrimmage was literally base nickel. Like they wanted to see base concept on base concept. It wasn't really like too much more other than that. Base concept on base concept, right? You got Bo Lapina right here, and I want to say that's the ref shoes right now. So you're in a 4-2-5 right now. Now, on this play, I think they were in a disguise, right? And I think Preston Ashley was going to bail right here, and that's where they got caught slipping with Cam Perry, because I think this is a great play call by Brendan Marion, because he recognized they like to show too high and then roll to a shell. You feel me? Like they like to show too high and then he'll bail, he'll come up. You know what I'm saying? So great play call by Marion. They caught him slipping. Right here. This is a great play call by Marion. Now that I had time to go look back, this is a great call because he understood what Marve defense does. He likes to show too high, but he's going to roll. Like he's going to bail. Or Fontenette looked like he finna bail right now. I ain't gonna hold you. He looked like he finna bail, just so he giving it away. I ain't gonna hold you. All right. So you can see here, right? Preston Ashley should not be running back there, but it was a disguise. So he was really going to deep cover. He just found there was no corner right there, right? The corner was playing the trail tech. The corner was way up there, Mojo. So that was just a breakdown in coverage. Great call by Brendan Marion. They was in a disguise look. Brendan Marion took advantage of it. They was trying to roll to too high or interchange. Preston Ashley came from that nickel and tried to get back. Great play call by Marion.
Defense! I mean, KP, that's a bad man. I told you what it was. I told you what it was. Yay! Oh, you're right. Let's go, boy. Let's turn up. Come on. Yeah! Good job, baby.
It was only a matter of time before Cam Perry started hooping, bro. Hey. Look at, bro. Zach, Hey, bro, the way Zach Wilson comes in right here, I ain't gonna hold you, bro. That shit had me weak. He came in here gigging, bro. Look at him.
Yeah! Good job, baby. This shit get like that. Tell what you do, my nigga. Tell what you do.
Hey, Wilson was hitting that, bro. Hey, salute to 16. He was hey, look at Rashad. He juiced. Hey, real deal slap. Yeah. Let's strip up front. Hold on, ready?
Hey, come to that shit. Talk to me. Go.
All right, boom. So we got San Jose State. They're 4 down linemen. 1, 2, 3, 4 down linemen, right? We got 35 in. That's my boy from New Mexico State, correct? Tyler Martinez, absolutely. So what you're seeing right here is a 4-2-5. It's still in a base front. You got the D-line 1 we talked about, the D-line 2 we talked about, the D-line 3, which would be the field or the boundary, or the field end, boundary end, whatever the 2 ends is, right? Jaja Boyd is in at either Boo Carter's in on this play, so he's the nickel. So I'm thinking Jaja Boyd is the strong safety or the free safety. And I think Hardy, that's Hardy right here. So they're still running that 2-shell high. They're in a 4-2-5 right now. Super base. They're in a basic super 4-2-5 right now. All right, bet. That's a better alignment right there. So you can see that, right? So they're in a basic 4-2-5. So this is Chris Marve's basic defense right here. 4 down linemen. You got your DN 1, the D-line 1, D-line 2, DN 2. So what you're looking at right now is a base 4-2-5. You got Tyler Martinez here at linebacker. Hardy, I don't know if there's a linebacker out wide or if they brought in an extra DB. From what I'm seeing right now, Boo Carter comes sliding on a blitz right here on this play, and then Jaja Boyd kind of slides over. So Marv likes to do a lot of disguises. He likes to run too high, roll to cover 1. He likes to show 2, roll to 1, mix it up a little bit. That's how he got 37 takeaways in 2024. So if you're in here tonight, we're doing a live reaction to Well Off Media, but at the same time, we're breaking down Chris Marve's philosophy, his scheme, and we're kind of I'm kind of relating it to what we've seen in spring football so far, because I focused so much on the offense the first time because I love offense because I was an offensive player. I had to go back, reset it. Defense wins championships. So I've been showing Brendan Marion a lot of love, but I wanted to go back and talk about Chris Marve. So appreciate y'all being in here. If you get the thumbs up, I'm going to open up the call-ins in a little bit, and I want you guys to call in and tap in. I want to hear you guys' questions. Say no more. Where am I at? All right, cool. All right, say no more. That's a bet. So you seen Boo Carter come flying in, right? Like, so boom, they get set. So this is the you know, boom, you see Boo Carter come flying in here. So that takes me back to that 4-2-5 basic, that basic 4-2-5 we were showing earlier. This is where Boo Carter came from right here. Boo Carter slid from right here. So, hey, if you guys know the football scheme already, hey, bear with me right here. I'm talking to some people who don't know what a 4-2-5 is, never seen it before in their life. Boo Carter came from right here. That was where Boo Carter was at that star nickel right there. He's covering the slot, but right now we see him crash down. That's probably down here on a slot blitz somewhere I got down here. He probably came off the edge. Sim pressure, dropped to the end, but not. He crashed down here. So we're going to get back to that. We're going to get back to that. But that's what you just seen right now. You just seen Boo Carter. He was off the screen. He came crashing down hard. Say no more.
Let's go. Hold on, 3, 1, 2, 3.
All right, again, 4-2-5. 1, 2, 3, 4. You got Gage Goldberg, and it looks like our Rodney Hood. It looks like our freshman linebacker right here. So you got the sophomore and the freshman, and they you can't see on the outside, but it's two corners, the nickel, and the strong safety and free safety. Fontenette's somewhere on this field right now too. But from right now, so what you're looking at right now is a basic 4-2-5. You got the 1, 2, 3, and as you can see, that guy standing up right there, he's getting ready for that guy that's coming off the edge right now. Rodney Colton Jr., Goldberg, and then the safeties are here as well. So they're in a base 4-2-5 right now. Cool. Say no more. Just to tap in. So if you didn't know what you're looking at right now, that's a base 4-2-5 right now. Cool. Again, you seen him bring pressure off the edge, right? So you seen that was the nickel or the strong that came off the edge right there, right? So you couldn't see him in the screen, but boom, right here, 39. So boom, 39 comes off the edge. Donovan Stevens, he's either playing, he probably playing maybe the nickel. I'm assuming he's a DB. He's either a corner or a nickel. So again, they bring Donovan Stevens off the edge right here, and then you see Justin England out wide. So 4-2-5 is 5 DBs on the field right now. So you see Donovan Stevens come off the edge right here. So Marv likes to disguise and dial it up, bro. That's his MO. If you guys are rocking with me for the first time, appreciate you guys being here. If you can subscribe to the channel, if you can hit the thumbs up on this video, I really appreciate it. We go live. We try to go live every day, but we do everything. We tap in with film. We do live reactions to well-off media channels. We break down film. We talk about schemes. We do a little bit of everything here. I Say No More, bro. If it's football, I talk about it. If it's drama, I leave it alone. That's where you won't catch me at, bro. You won't catch me on Drama Street. If it ain't football, I don't care. Just so if you're here for the first time, I cover who I want to cover. Nobody tells me who I can cover. If it's football, if I feel like I can extract something from it, I'm going to talk about it. Period. Say no more. Hey, That boy 26 is a freshman, but boy, 26 been bringing that thunder from down under. Again, you got Stevens here. You got Fontenette lining up 1, 2, 3. You got Goldberg right here. All right, so now you see Stevens lined up here. 1, 2, 3. You got Gage Goldberg. You got Fontenette. Fontenette is right now. Fontenette is he's that strong / nickel. I don't know how they're going to use him between him and Boo Carter right now. Boo Carter is the nickel, but interchangeable is good because when we want to go run heavy early downs, you want Fontenette in there because he's more of a hybrid. He played line. He dropped down in the box at Vandy and played linebacker too. You feel me? So as you can see right here, I don't like the way he hit Michael Welch this low. It wasn't a dirty hit because he got him between like the thigh and the stomach. But still, come on, bro. I want to see you go head up with Michael Welch, bro. But because I've seen this at practice, bro. I seen my starting free safety come down and decapitate my running back for my offensive lineman for the year because he didn't want to go head up with him. He took his knee out, bro, and he was done. This was 2 weeks before the season start, bro. Straight helmet to knee. He went low like Fontenette and took the old lineman out. We lost our best starting left tackle for the season because our starting free safety came down and hit him that low. So I really want to see, especially when we're trying to earn a name, bro, go head up. Like, I don't want to see this low because this could have got dangerous. So I'd rather see them keep it high. You feel me? If you can hit that thumbs up, I appreciate it. You rocking with Say No More Media. Appreciate y'all being in here. Salute to the fam, bro. Salute to the chat. Say no more. Again, so you got 96 coming off the edge right here. We got 96 coming. That's Balsama Kamara coming off the edge right there. That looks like the boundary corner or the field corner. So they're in the 4-2-5 again. You got 5-0 in as the second linebacker. There's 2 linebackers on the field right now. So they're still in a 4-2-5. They might have went to a dime, but they didn't show us because, we only see what we can see. You know what I'm saying? And that's what's up. Rodney Colton Jr. is in at linebacker right now. And 55 Goldberg in on this series. So they're still in a base 4-2-5 right here. You got your speed rusher. So Balsama Kamara is a speed rusher. He could be that speed down lineman guy right here. So if we get right here, hold on, my bad. So again, what you're looking at, if you're here for the first time, we're going over Chris Marve's defense, his philosophy, his playbook. What you're seeing right now on the field is a basic 4-2-5 nickel, bro. 4 D linemen, 2 linebackers, a star / nickel, free safety and strong safety, and 2 corners. So 4 down linemen. That's what we're seeing. So if you're in here for the first time, excuse me if you guys have been here already, but some people have just joined right now. I'm going over Chris Marve, his defensive philosophy, his defensive playbook. He's a base 4-2-5 nickel. He likes to show too high, roll to 1. He likes to dial up, but this is his money player, his star, his nickel, because you could do so much with him. You could do so much with call him a rover, call him a nickel, whatever. But yeah, they're in a 4-2-5 right now. You got Balsama Kamara out there, Colton, Goldberg, and our defense. You need a nose tackle who can command a double team. You want that for your first D lineman, D line 2. You want to be able to go to side, and then we got the backside defensive end as well. I appreciate y'all being in here. If you can get the thumbs up, I'm gonna let the video play a little bit. I know I'm bumping. Say no more. Appreciate y'all being in here though, for sure. Can't wait till y'all call in, bro. For sure. So now we're talking goal line right here, right? Now we're talking goal line. You got big 90 in there. This is where you want to get real heavy. You know what I'm saying? You want some junk in that trunk. You know what I'm saying? We got Tyler Moore in there, 90. We got Santana Hopper in there as well. We got 50 over here at linebacker. We stack. We ready to go. Rodney Colton. This is mano y mano. This is big man's football right here. So loving what I'm seeing for the defensive front. So you might see 5 down linemen on goal line. They might switch from a 4-2-5 to a 5 down lineman on goal line. You got to go a little bit more heavier, obvious running situations. But yeah, that's what you're seeing right here. Let's go. Here we go. 97 put straight belt on that rep. 97 put belt on. Santana Hopper put belt on that old lineman right there. I ain't gonna hold you. Let me run that back. Who was that old lineman? I gotta see who that old line was right there. My bag. Santana Hopper toss, bruh. 59 and 79. Who is that? Who is that? Anyways, it doesn't matter. Santana Hopper, watch 97 on this play, bro. Belt. I ain't gonna hold you. Real belt. Watch 97. Easy call. Love it. Love it. Great rep by 9-7. I ain't gonna hold you. Great rep.
All right. Keep your composure. Communicate. Hey, play fast downhill. All right. And communicate. You gotta communicate.
Hey, have good eyes, bro. Good eyes right here. Good eyes.
All right. Hey, we're getting a little too antsy out there. Settle down. Settle down, get lined up, and go play.
All right, let's go. Hey, kill on 3. 1, 2, 3. Kill. Hey, get it off. Watch the ball. Watch the ball. Fucking problems with violence. Let's go.
Communicate. You gotta communicate.
Hey, you hear our coach right there? He was on one. Hold on, let me look. I want to hear his name, bro. He's talking about being violent. What's his name? George Hilo is on demon, bro. Listen to George Hilo at the end of this video when they break the huddle. He's like, I need violence. You need them type of coaches, bro. This is a man sport, bro. For real. Appreciate y'all rocking with me. We're doing a live reaction to Well Off Media. First scrimmage of spring ball on the money. On top of that, the reason why we're doing this live reaction is because we're going over Chris Marve's defensive philosophy. He runs a base 4-2-5 nickel. I understand. Oh, I ain't even on the screen. It's crazy. That was crazy work, bro. There ain't nobody gonna say nothing. That's crazy. I ain't even gonna hold you. If you're here for the first time, appreciate y'all rocking with me. So when you come to Say No More, you're gonna get a couple of things. Number one, I'm gonna keep it real. Number two, nobody's gonna tell me what channel I can watch because that's not how I watch. I built my channel off of covering who I'm gonna cover, and I'm gonna continue to cover everybody who I cover respectfully. If there's ever somebody that I cover on this channel that you don't agree with, you don't have to tune in for that live, and I respect your opinion because I understand that's how it goes, and I respect you guys. But on my channel, I cover everybody. If you talk about Colorado football, I rock with. I'll cover it. I don't have to. I don't have to. I don't tap into no drama or none of that. I keep it football on my channel. So if you're looking for a channel who's just gonna talk football, I'm the one for you. Appreciate y'all being in here. I just talk football. I stay out of everything else. I just tell you what my eyes see. So if you're looking for a channel that covers that, that's me. I salute, I respect, and I support everybody. Go ask around, bro. I support everybody and appreciate y'all rocking with me, bro. I'm going to get back to the live reaction to Well Off Media. I know there's some people in here for the first time, though. That's what you get with me, bro. What you see is what you get. No, I watch who I watch. I'm not told who I can watch. You're not going to tell me if I watch somebody, I'm this or I'm that, because I really don't care. I'm going to keep it. I ain't even going to hold you. Like, ain't nobody going to define who I am by what I watch. So if you're looking for a channel who watches who they want to watch and you can come in here and just talk football and you ain't got to talk nothing else, that's my channel. Welcome to Say No More, bro. And if you've been rocking with me, you already know, bro. We can always tap in and conversate. This is the fam, bro. It's the fam. We're gonna keep it football. We're gonna keep it respectful. We ain't gonna let nothing get too far, and we ain't gonna let nothing slide. You feel me? Say no more.
Right here. Good eyes.
All right. Hey, we're getting a little too antsy out there. Settle down. Settle down, get lined up, and go play. All right,
Let's go. Hey, kill on 3. 1, 2, 3. Kill. Hey, watch the ball. Watch the ball. Fucking problems. Violence. Go.
All right, so let's see how they lined up there. Oh, peep the coach as he leaves. Peep Hilo right here. He's on demon time. Listen to him, bro.
Settle down, get lined up, and go play. All right,
Let's go. Hey, kill on 3. 1, 2, 3. Kill. Hey, watch the ball. Watch the ball. Fucking problems. Violence. Go.
I'm weak. All right, so we're looking at a 4-2-5 again. It looks like the same guys are in. Hopper, Kamara. They're scraping the film. So 4-2-5, we'll just get Was that the freshman right there on Richard Young? I ain't gonna hold you. 2-6 came in and put belt on Richard Young. I ain't even gonna hold you. Watch this next play. Watch 2-6 crash down on Richard Young. Hold on. That's a freshman, bro. That is a freshman, bro. Big 2-6, not the little 2-6. Big 2-6. You feel me? Braylon Edwards. Boy, 5'11", 180 out of Duncanville, Texas, bringing thunder. Now, well, I'm telling you right now, Mojo Williams, Braylon Edwards, 2026 class, elite. I ain't gonna hold you. I love what I'm seeing in spring so far. Unless it's not what I'm seeing. Unless it's, there's another corner that there's somebody else that we can't see in there. You know what I mean? But if I'm just going off of what I see, 25 to 26 are balling. They're going to be some ballers as freshmen. Now, it could be somebody that behind the scenes that they're not showing because he's like they just can't show him. But if you're just going off of what I'm saying, 25 and 26 are going to be some ballers from us, bro. Salute to Mojo Williams and 2-6, bro. They going crazy.
I want the ball on the left hash. Left my two receivers.
I ain't gonna hold you. 88 Tamanamanape to Manape. He was like, I'm gonna top it on the D line real quick. All right, boom. All right, boom. Right. So again, 1, 2, 3, 4 down linemen. You got Martinez and Carson Crawford here. That looks like Omodia. 18's Omodia, right? From Lamar. 18's Omodia. Yeah, you got Paul Omodia, so you can see they're gonna rotate the corners or whatever. But 88 right here, our big guy from Baylor, they do a good job double teaming right here. I want to see a little bit more, but these are our 4 down linemen to Omodia. And when you see Omodia a corner right here, he's obviously showing too high. He's gonna roll. I don't think he's gonna stay. Team 99 in there though. Who's 99? 99 was on demon. Who is 99? That boy crashed down so hard. Who is 99? Dylan Manuel was on demon on this play. Watch Dylan Manuel on the interior defensive line right here. He in there, disrupting. Dylan Manuel blew that whole play up. Again, 4-2-5. Looks like we got Salter in 1, 2, 3, 4. So you see your base 4 down linemen, right? You see your 2 linebackers, Carson Crawford and Martinez. And then I don't know if Amodi is in the nickel right here. He's usually a corner, but we can't see everybody on. But they're in a 4-2-5 right now, just so you guys know. I'm gonna let this play a little bit, but you're looking at Chris Marve, basic 4-2-5 D lineman. You want what we talked about. Cool. I'm gonna let this play.
Stay fast, alignment, assignment key. Let's attack the field with some enthusiasm. Let's go.
Let's get a break. Let's get a break. Hey, Mom, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Here we go.
Damn! Bruh, Gideon ESPN put the belt on that running back.
Play fast.
Bro, hold on. This is blitz pickup. I don't know who that linebacker was. Gideon ESPN put leather belt on, bro. So listen. Hold on, bro. That's a demon blitz package right there, bro. I was so focused on the offense last time, I didn't even peep these little minute stuff by the defense. Listen, hold up real quick, bruh. I'm about to show you Gideon ESPN putting the belt on the running back trying to pick him up on blitz coverage, bruh. It was nasty work. I ain't gonna hold you. Bet. Bolapina, Gideon ESPN, Fontenette already coming down here like the on demon time, ready to put belt. You got 5'6" outside on the right. Who 5'6"? 5'6". Lamont Lester Jr. out there on the right, part of the belt crew. 95 over there on the left. Who 95? Bruh. Yamil Talib is a speed rusher. He's our field cover. He can drop in coverage. He's not really he can cover on third down. But peep Gideon ESPN. First of all, the way Fontenette's already coming downhill screams belt. I ain't gonna hold you. But the Bash Brothers, bro. I'm gonna call them the Bash. Y'all see Mighty Ducks? The Bash Brothers right here. Watch Gideon ESPN come downhill, bro. Straight belt.
Attack the field with some enthusiasm.
I'm sorry. Who is 2'5"? Is that 25? Who is 25? Ain't no way. That wasn't 25. Who was that? Man, that was nasty work. Ready, go.
77 seconds.
So I want you guys to really appreciate you guys being in here. If you can hit the thumbs up, we're doing a live reaction to Well Off Media for sure. Oh, whoa, that was crazy, Rick. I'm telling you, I'm messing with our D-line pause. That was a solid pause, bro. Braylon, what's up, Keith? Braylon wouldn't be on offense, though. I'm talking about 2'5" who got blew. I don't know if that was 2'5", but whoever that running back was who got blew up by Gideon ESPN was crazy work. How you doing, Keith? What's good? So, again, with the look, they're gonna show 2 roll run. So this is a great call by Brendan Marion. Now that I got to go back and look, Brendan Marion keeps exposing when Chris Marve does the disguise and rolls his safety into coverage, he's just taking advantage of that dead spot, 15 to 12 yards where it's wide open, where you see the safety bailing and he's turning his hips. Brendan Marion is calling plays to get the receiver in space. So what you're seeing is a chess match between Brendan Marion and Chris Marve too. And Brendan Marion got the best of him on this one. So you got Preston Ashley in here at the nickel. They're still in a 4-2-5, but you see like Chris Marve likes to show 2 and roll to 1 and then mix up the disguise, the blitz. And what Brendan Marion is doing a great job on quick over routes, replacing all what we call it in college football. He's just replacing.
Attack the field with some enthusiasm. Let's go.
So do you see it? You see it, right? They show a first look at the line of scrimmage, right? So this is how we get better. Teams are going to expose this if you don't do it correctly. I know we get it. They're only showing us what they show us. Cool. But there's ways to beat this. When you show low high and you send Nate Mitchell on the blitz and then Fontenette has to replace, you roll to 2, you roll from 2 to 1. That little gap spot right there is what a great offensive coordinator is going to do. So if you ain't seeing it, watch how Nate Mitchell starts high. Fontenette, the belt from Vandy, starts low, shows blitz, but Nathan's really coming on the blitz, and Fontenette's really rolling to you can call it deep thirds, you can call it curl to flat, however you want to call it. But Brendan Marion did a good play call. Nice play call. That's a nice call.
That's your team.
Good play call.
That's your team.
Now that's a good scrape. That's a good scrape and field by 5-4. Everybody rallied to the ball right there. That was a good rally to the ball. You got Bo Lapina, who's a senior, making some noise right now. Gideon, ESPN, and Fontenette on the crew. They all rolled to the ball right here. Coach Marve running a cover 2 or cover 3 invert for sure, for sure. Yeah, definitely want to hear from you today, Mr. Keefe. Coach Marve, for sure. Absolutely. Salute to Mr. Keefe. Absolutely. Yeah, so good scrape and fill right here from the linebackers, defensive line, and Fontenette. Fontenette's going to be in on first and second down for sure. Definitely does great at stepping up and filling the gaps for the Look like we had big Quincy Wiggins in there, 4-9. Quincy Wiggins in on that play as well. 4-2-5, you got Lapita, Gideon, ESPN, 4 down linemen. Let's work. Let's work. Let's work. I mean, you see it right here. That might have been Michael Welch who caught the belt. I ain't gonna hold you. If we're going off of this drive alone, Michael Welch probably might have got the belt. Big belt from that boy Gideon ESPN. He might have got the belt. So if we're talking here, right here, Bo Lapina, and they kind of just drop back in the coverage. Isaac Wilson does a good job of recognizing they're dropping in the coverage. I feel like they would have brought pressure right here. They could have maybe disrupted this throw a little bit, but they decided, they're not showing too much. They're just dropping in the base coverage. But you can see that, they read the guard. You take your read set. You see if they take a step forward, it's going to be run. If they drop back, it's going to be pass. So then the linebackers drop into pass coverage here. And then Isaac Wilson just makes a great throw to the back of the end zone to Cam Perry. It's going to be like that all season. Easy. Hey, that spike was crazy. I ain't even going to hold you. All right, I think it's a good time to bring everybody on to tap in. Oh, what the hell did I just do? Ain't no way. All right, cool. All right, now I'm going to open up the lines. Now it's time. I want to hear from you guys. Who puts together your PowerPoint? Your boy, man. Tap in if you need a PowerPoint. Holla at your boy. I'm putting in work behind the scenes, bro. I'm hungry, man. I'm trying to do this. I'm trying to really do this, bro. That's why, I appreciate you guys being in here because I put a lot of work into this stuff. I just dropped the link for the I forgot what I just said. That was crazy. Oh, how am I gonna show him this and this? I gotta do. I'll start with the questions first. It's cool. Appreciate y'all being in here. If you can hit the thumbs up, appreciate y'all rocking with me, bro. It's Say No More. I'm gonna put the questions on here right now. So if you're tapping in tonight, I just dropped the link in the chat. Here goes the calling questions. Give me your 4D linemen. Give me your 11 right now. Your 4D linemen, 2 linebackers, 2 cornerbacks, nickel, free safety, strong safety. Your starting 11 for this week. Number 2, what are you familiar? What are you familiar with the Chris Marve's defensive philosophy? If you know more than me, I want to hear your perspective. I want you to tap in and let me know. And who fits the scheme best for 2026 personnel? Third question will be the biggest roster difference between 2025 to 2026. Biggest improvement we see this spring. Any concerns still? If we could add another player via the portal, what position group would you add? Drop the link in the chat. The link's right here. Hey, this is a call-in show. So as much as I'm up here bumping my gums and yapping, I really want to hear from the people. I really want to hear you guys' perspective, your knowledge, what you know about things. So if you guys are in here for the first time, this is a call-in show. If you guys want to call in and you do have StreamYard, tap in. If not, we gonna get back to the highlights and keep it all the way lit. I ain't gonna hold you. You rocking with Say No More Media. If you can hit the thumbs up button, I really appreciate it. If you want to join the channel, memberships is available as well if you just want to support the channel. But the fact that you guys are here rocking with me, you go get the real, only the real. I only know how to be me, bro. I don't know how to be anybody else. You know what I'm saying? There's 9 billion people in the world. I only know how to be me. If you're coming to the channel for the first time, I react to multiple different channels. I'm a big believer in you can take something, you can take the message for something and leave whatever you don't want to take. That's just how I was brought up. I was brought up to mind my business. I was brought up to mind my business. I don't jump in other people's business, especially grown people's business, because it ain't mine. All right. Okay. Mr. Keith is hitting the building. Yeah. Mr. Keith, what up, sir? How you doing, baby?
What up, dog?
What up, dog? What's going on?
Man, look, man, this is great, man. I finally, it was good talking. The scrimmage ended on a good note. Everybody feeling good about the team right now. They see the upside, even though everybody's not healthy, but you can see it coming to fruition. And so, everybody's starting to feel good about it right now. But I tell you right now, my man Juju, he catching hell right now.
If we're keeping it honest with you, I mean every football team, every college football team I've been on, there's been somebody who they bring in that looks good, and it's just how you respond. That's all it is. And again, like, it's healthy. Like, I did a whole video on what a competition breed. Alabama's going through the same thing right now. I'm not in the mix of feeling sorry for because once you get paid the amount of money you get paid, and we're coming off the season we had, which he did great, and Juju did amazing last season, bro. He didn't turn the ball over. He did his dance. But Brennan Marion has made it clear this is not us. We're the ones looking inside. This ain't us talking. Brennan Marion already made it clear he's gonna have a quarterback competition. He's always had that. That's where the guy from USC developed. That's where his UNLV quarterback developed. He welcomes that because he understands what it brings out, the competitive nature. It brings that I can't get comfortable. It brings every rep matters. It brings the coaches are looking at the paper at the end of practice. So somebody was 4 for 1, somebody was 3 for 2 with a touchdown. So it's a healthy competition. I don't really look too much into it because I don't feel like I feel like those are invited. Real football people know we're not the only one. Go look across college football state. There's, especially with this transfer portal era, bro, you're going to get 4 stars, 5 stars, and somebody might look good. And I don't feed too much into it other than football. It's healthy, bro. It only makes the team better, for sure.
Oh, most definitely. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. This is must-see TV here.
All right, so, Mr. Keith, I need your 11. We got it on the screen right here. I need you to plug in your defensive ends, your D linemen, your 2 linebackers, your nickels, your free, your strong, and your quarterbacks. Are you ready to tap in on that today? Or you need a little bit of time?
No, I'm ready.
All right. Let's start here. Okay, so what I'll do here is let's just start. I'll keep the visuals up, but we'll start. I think it'll help if everybody sees like this part right here. So I'll ask the question here. Who's your field defensive end, your speed rusher, your contained player who wins spaces on obvious passing downs? Who is your field defensive end in this offense?
My field defensive end.
Defense.
The defensive end got to be the guy that won the 4-4, the big guy who won the 4-4.
Ezekiel from James Madison.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. Cool. All right. Who's your 3 technique? Your tackle, Mister. Mr. War, the 3 technique, the nose tackle, penetration interior piece disrupts guard center combo blocks, demands a double team. Who is your 3 tech tackle in this Coach Marve 4-2-5 scheme?
I hope he's eligible. God, I hope everything's straight. He's got to be Israel.
Ezra Christensen?
Yes,
Absolutely.
yes. Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. All right.
I hope everything's right. I hope everything's right. God, I hope everything's right.
Me too, bro. That's one of the biggest additions for us in the portal, and we scored on the defensive line, but he's a big reason why. So yeah, I didn't even. I think we brought it to our attention that he was still dealing with eligibility. He's not fully in the clear. But boy, we got to get him cleared. I ain't gonna hold you because he's one of our upperclassmen. He's one of them Kurt Signetti guys, those upperclassmen who have experience, and we know what we're gonna get from him. That's a great point. Appreciate that. Mm-hmm. All right, who is your shade nose? Who anchors the A gap or shades to create movement for stunts?
It's got to be the big Samoan, the big Uso.
Okay, respect. Yo, yeah, I get it. Tamanape, my man, Tamanape for sure. All right, moving right along here. Who is your boundary defensive end? The power edge closes the C gap, often keys in on games. Who's opposite the D end of Ezekiel for you?
What? Nene from North Dakota.
Oh, North Dakota State for sure.
They call him Nene, whatever the hell. I don't know, man.
For sure, absolutely.
I'm bad with these names. I'm killing their names. I'm killing with their
names. Toby Anane.
Okay. I'm sorry.
6'4", 260.
Yeah.
Big belt. Nah, he been bringing the belt for sure.
Yep.
Absolutely. All right, so unfortunately, with all the linebackers, everybody we have with Chris Marve's scheme, it's a 4-2-5. So we get 2 linebackers on the field, a Mike and a Will. Mr. Keith, let's start with your Mike, your linebacker 1. Who is your traffic cop? The green dot type role, fits downhill and handles interior pressure and timing. Who's your Mike linebacker rolling into 2026?
ESPN, baby. Dun. Gotta be him.
Dun.
ESPN.
Let's go, baby. All right. Who is your Will? The run and hit linebacker, scrape player, often paired in mug looks. Who's your Will?
I'm gonna roll. I want to say Martinez, but I think Martinez and ESPN kind of go hand. They think they pretty much the same people. But I gotta go with a more athletic, like a hybrid type. So I'm going with the Texas guy. What's his name? LaFalo.
Yep. Absolutely.
Yep.
Great point. All right. So with a 4-2-5, the star is the nickel. So it's a hybrid defender. Apex versus slots, blitz, curl to flats. Who is your nickel in this 4-2-5 Chris Marve scheme for 2026? I need to hear your nickel, Keith.
See, this is gonna be tough. This is tough. This is where it gets tough at. Because I want to say Boo Carter.
Right.
I want to say Boo. Now, this is somebody gonna have to sit between because see, but I like I said, I want to say it, but I haven't committed to saying Boo. But I want to say Boo, but I'm leaning toward Vanderbilt.
Fontenette.
Because he fits
Boo Carter
mainly because he fits the hybrid. And I think he covered more. But I don't know. See, Boo Carter covered ground too. Dang, this is a tough one.
No. So no, but that's okay. If you want to put Vandy in, maybe on earlier downs for a run, but Boo Carter has to be on the field.
Yeah. Boo Carter has to be on the field. But see, this is where, because see, like they said, because okay, but I'm gonna say Boo Carter. I'm gonna go with Boo Carter.
Boo Carter, absolutely. Okay. Let's roll. Let's keep it with the safeties. Who is your strong safety? Let me go back to the safeties because I kind of really want to stay within the structure of what I was talking about here. Who is your free safety? The middle field range, erases explosive plays, rotates late and one high looks. Who's your free safety?
See, this is where I get Nate. You can't fit Nate.
Yeah.
Nate has to play. Nate has to start. Nate is that guy. I think Nate is the most.
Hey, say
Nate is the most natural free safety out there. But here go the thing. Fontenette can play that too.
yeah, I like Fontenette more.
He,
I like
yep,
him closer to the line of scrimmage. I like
yeah,
Nate Mitchell.
I do
I
too.
like
I
that
do
future
too.
back there
I
for
do
sure.
too. But he can
Let's
but you got that I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry. I'm running my mouth. Sorry.
no
Go ahead.
no you cooking you cooking. For our strong safety, handles run support and match responsibilities, can spin down fast. Who's your strong safety in this Chris Marve 4-2-5
It's got to
defense
be
model?
fine. It's got to be fighting it. It's got to be fighting it.
Absolutely. Agreed. So when we go to dime safety, we got to bring in that extra DB for third and long calls, helps match route depth and spacing. Who is your dime safety, not corner? Who's your dime safety you'll bring in if we have to go dime?
My guy my shoot, I forgot his name, Don from Oklahoma, shoot,
Hardy, Jaden
Hardy,
Hardy.
yeah, Hardy.
Hardy.
uh
Absolutely. All right, cool. Which now brings us to, we understand this is a Coach Prime coached quarterback university, right? We see what we did with Travis Hunter, number
hmm
2 pick, won the Heisman. Who's your field quarter? All right, your quarterback one plays more space, handles the wider side of the field. Mano, you leave him out there. You ain't worried about it. He got it locked up. Needs speed and eyes. Who's your quarterback one, the field quarter?
England.
England?
Yep.
Love it. Absolutely. Absolutely. And why England? Why England?
Well, actually, England played better off the man than he do playing press. He's learning to play press. He's learning, but he played better off. So he can. So that means by when he played, if you're a natural corner that plays better off, that means you could play the field.
Absolutely.
It's more of a natural feel for him on that than it would be for So therefore, by him learning to play press is gonna make him better, more well rounded. But he coming in as a natural field corner anyway.
Absolutely. That makes a lot of sense. Okay, moving along. Who's your boundary corner? Lives in tighter space, can be more physical, often isolated on the short side boundary side of the field.
I gotta roll with Cree right now. For right now, Cree.
Absolutely. And that's fair to say, because again, we only get what we're seeing, we only get what we're shown, and we understand that, we respect that. If there's a huge master plan going on, but I get it. But I agree with you. I like Cree. I like his physicality. I like him being able to show run support there as well. All right, so if we have to go, if we go 3 quarterbacks and we go a travel sub quarter, if we go 3 quarterbacks, not 3 safeties, 3 quarters, used in dime or matchup situations, who's your third quarterback if we bring a third quarter on the field right now?
I'm gonna go out the. This is where I'm gonna. This is where I'm gonna go off the road on this one. I'm gonna go into the boondocks on this one,
Okay.
and I'm gonna move Nate into that corner, that cover
Oh
on
yeah,
that
for
dime,
sure.
and I think Nate is I think Nate got corner in him. I really do. I think he got some corner in him as well as safety. And then I'm gonna bring a boy in. I'm gonna bring on whatchamacallit in to play the free safety, the free safety in the back. Mr. I want to say Braylon, but it's the other kid too. I'm gonna play. Ah, shoot, I forgot his name. He's from
Mojo Williams.
yeah, Mojo Williams. Yup.
Yeah, Mojo Williams. Absolutely. All right. I appreciate everybody being in here. If you could do a thumbs up to the channel, we do call-ins. We want to hear your perspective. Call in, tap in. Is just like, family talking at the barbecue, at the barbershop. We just talking Colorado football. Ain't that really else to it, bro. Real simple. All right, question number 2. What are you familiar with from Chris Marve's defensive philosophy at Virginia Tech, and who fits his scheme best for our 2026 personnel? Who fits Chris Marve's schemes best, and what do you know about him so far? What do you know from 2026?
Well, I know a little bit about the 4-2-5 because when I coached high school, our defense coordinator is always he the one that kind of hipped us to it because we were basic. It was a basic 4-3 and 4-2-5 type of team, but five front team. but we was the eagle front. It was like an eagle front. Like we played nose guard and two D tackles over the guard and the nose guard over the center, and then we had the five end guys, stand up edge guys coming off. So and then we had a line. You know, it was pretty much a 5-2 look.
Okay.
But in a 4-3 look, because we play it's a lot of wing T teams in our conference.
Oh yeah, bro, wing T is crazy.
Yeah, I can't, man. That wing T make you cry in your sleep, boy.
Hey Keith, can you hold it? Can you hold it down for a second? I gotta run to the restroom. Can you hold it down?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
No, like keep talking, like keep going on your thing.
Yeah. That 4-2-5, man. I'm telling you right now, that 4-2-5 it can be gap. It's very gap oriented. If or not, everybody got a gap responsibility. They got to hold it. They got to maintain it. But at the same time, though, you can run a lot of games, stunt games with it. You can there's some you can go with a look as far as having the D tackles play head up on the guards. And or they can on the guards you can pretty much have them play head up on the guards, and then you can if ESPN and the dude from Texas, they can come up and they can just have them they can tap them to make them go to which gap they want to go to, run games against the offensive line to confuse the line, as well as the stand up edge guys. They gotta hold it down. Because remember now, 4-2-5, 4-2. That means you got 6 in the box. It's 6 in the box, 4-2-5. Now you can creep that safety up. That star or whatever they want to call it. They can creep them up, but at the same time though, you got to make sure that that the box, the numbers, people in the box, it's got to be. It's a numbers game. Every offense wants to outnumber the defense at the point of attack. So you got to be careful when you do that, because it's not a lot of teams that they're going to see this year is going to try to play spread football against and try to air it out on Colorado. They think they can run on them. They did it last year. So they're going to see a lot of conventional looks with the tight end, H-back type of look, I'm thinking. And they're going to see a lot of power sets, but we're going to see a lot of quarterback run plays as well as running back plays. It's going to be a lot of old school traditional power football against Colorado, because they're going to see that, guess what? We got the power on our side, and it's already the stats. Look at the stats. The stats prove that. Guess what? The stats prove that they can run the ball on Colorado. I know everybody gone. I know everybody left. It's not the same defense. I know it's defensive coordinator and all that. But look at the size of our defense right now. We're not a big defensive front. Only the big Samoan is the big guy that brings the base for his size. So everybody's gonna try to line up. They're gonna try to line up and play, grind it out football, and then they're gonna try to do a lot of RPO off of it, as well as they're gonna try to play a lot of play action. It's gonna be a different type of game. I doubt very seriously unless the offense come out and be on a big lead where they force teams to go spread. It's the only way. But if that game is close and they stay within, a touchdown or field goal, whatever, you're gonna see a lot of power sets against Colorado this year, because they think they can run on. And they're gonna try all night long, running that ball until Colorado prove that they can stop it.
Especially in the Big 12, because they want to know what your nose tackles are like. They want to exactly what you said. They want to see what that line.
Coach Marve also like to run that 3 front. The 3 front is pretty much predicated on what he got. He might lean toward that as the season goes on, because he got more of edge rushers and linebackers that can impact, so he can run 3-3-5 the stack look more than the forefront. So therefore, he got more impact players off of that. So you might see more athletic guys flying around, playing a lot of stunt games as far as, like I said, slants, angles, bringing a lot of, blitz packages in. But, like I said, it's going to be predicated on the game, how the game goes, and how the score really indicate the game plan. Because if Colorado is behind, or if they're behind or they narrowly winning, you're going to see a lot of you're going to see the grind game They're gonna try to grind them up and try to put them in a blender. Now it's best that the way Colorado's defense is built right now. They built to stop the spread. They built to stop teams that want to air it out. They can do that. But man, that running game is going to be tough. Teams that because that Houston, no, not Houston, but the Houston game, yeah, the Houston game. That quarterback was never an athletic quarterback to run, but he did it against Colorado. And this thing about it, Utah after the bye week, it wasn't Dampier. It was the freshman quarterback that put belt to ass on Colorado.
Belt,
53
bro.
points.
That was crazy.
53 points. They ran the ball down their throat. They did everything they wanted on their defense.
All right, Keith, that's all great
they
points,
really think
sure.
coming into this year that that's the the way to handle, and that's they're gonna have to address it. They're gonna have to
Oh
address
yeah,
it.
you already know that.
And like I said, I know everybody different. Everybody new. Everybody is brand new and all that. But guess what? They're gonna look at it and they're gonna try them out. They're gonna say show us that you can adjust, and they're gonna have to do it.
Sure.
That's what they're gonna have to do.
All right, so Keith, if you had to go
You back?
goal line, right? we need goal line. We need a stop. We
Say
are
no more
goal
in
line.
that bathroom. Something must be wrong in there.
Hey, am I back? Hello? Am I back? I'm not back. Hold on. I'm not back. Hello? Hello?
But of course, that quarterback situation that's going on right now.
No way.
I don't know.
Can y'all hear me?
Isaac looking good. No, I don't think nobody saw that coming. But then again, Juju, he's gonna have to address that challenge. It's all about growing up. This is grown man stuff here.
Oh, okay.
He's going to grow up real fast and address that challenge.
Keith, they say they can hear me.
Isaac looking very comfortable right now. And this is a good thing though. This is good. It's still a good thing.
He holding it down.
Competition makes it stronger. You gotta find out now. But if you find out now, then find out in August. Because last year in August, it was just things just went haywire, man. I don't know what was everybody thinking last year for as
Mr. Keith, can you hear me?
Coach Shermer's offense was not built for Salter. It wasn't. It was just a bad mix. And at the same time, Juju coming in, he was still trying to find his way. And it took time. Because he's young. But at the same, I don't know, man. That Georgia Tech game, it was a lot of. It should have been a blowout. Colorado should have blew him out. I keep going back looking at that first game of the season last year. The guys didn't play that bad. It wasn't a bad game Colorado played. It was just that it was missed opportunities. And man, they should have been up 21-0 in the first quarter. If they had won that game, I really believe they had won that Georgia Tech game, the season would have been a lot different last year. I think it was that game that put everything in a tailspin. Then in the Delaware game, it was like an open tryout in the Delaware game, and nothing got established. Then they wanted to go to the Houston game, and that's when everything got exposed in the Houston game.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me? All right, I'm gonna take you off the screen. I'm gonna bring you back on. I appreciate you holding it down. All right, can y'all hear me? Hold on. Let me hold on. He held it down, bro. I can't even hold you. I did. He said, "Man, that boy is still in the bathroom, ain't he?" He said, "Wait a minute." Yeah. All right, can you guys hear me though? Y'all can hear me? Y'all can hear me though? Yeah, if you guys want to call in. Hey, y'all can hear me, right? Chat, y'all can hear me, y'all. All right, I'm gonna keep it moving. Appreciate you, bro. I don't know if you can hear me or not, but I'm gonna keep it moving. I'm gonna get back to the live reaction of Well Off Media. Appreciate y'all tapping in. We're gonna continue looking at the defensive fronts. I dropped the link in the StreamYard if you guys want to call in and tap in and give your perspective Here is the link right here. I'm gonna drop it again. Yeah, appreciate y'all, bro. Unk really hold it down, bro. I ain't gonna hold y'all. Appreciate him. I wish he could hear me. Okay. There we go. All right, let me get back to the live reaction to Well Off Media. Say no more.
You took the flag over?
Yeah, like in real game, you can't spike it like that. I'm like, in practice, I'm like, that's a good play.
I got you. Hey, we're going to okay. Go block the edge. Okay. All right.
Hey, that pressure of being an all-black head coach, offensive coordinator, defensive coordinator, those are the type of things you got to welcome. Like, we ain't shying away from that. Come on with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on with it. Legendary, breaking barriers. Those are the things that we're looking to accomplish in 2026. This season, it always holds weight. It's always Coach Prime, Deion Sanders doing something that nobody else have done. Number one, Travis Hunter, allowing him to play full-time corner, full-time wide receiver. People always try to put their limitations on you, right? Tell you that can't be done. He can't do this. He did it. He became the number 2 overall pick and won the Heisman. So this year, what he's doing with an all-black, the first in power in FBS history, right? First time an all-black head coach, all-black offensive coordinator, all-black defensive coordinator. Continue to break barriers. Don't let people put their limitations on you, bro. Don't let people put their... Y'all can hear me in here, right? Y'all can hear me? Say no more, say no more. Yeah, what we're doing in 2026, don't let nobody put your limitations on you.
I want a glide by you. I want to post.
Hey, if you can hear me, tap it in the chat for me real quick. I just don't want to be bumping my gums, and y'all can't hear me for sure.
You on the outside. Okay, who's my tight end? Hey, hold on. I want you to protect and then go to the flat. On 1-on-1. Ready? Let's go, baby. Here we go. Let's go. I'm going to be covered. A glide by you. I want to post by you on the...
I want to take a look at this defensive front and see who was in on this.
Protected.
I want to see who was in on this.
Let's go, baby. Here we go. Let's go. I'm going to be covered.
All right, so 4 down linemen again. Again, we're going back. We're circling right back. We're down to 4 down linemen. 1, 2, 3, 4 on the edge. Oh, we got Amodia. We got LaFoe. There must be... That looks is 40. That might, yeah, that's 40. Gideon ESPN. There's a linebacker in here somewhere on the screen, but another great play call from Brendan Marion. You can see him. You can see him back there. You can see Brendan Marion back there being the mad scientist that he is. Right now, this is a chess match between Brendan Marion and Chris Marve too. Everything is competition. How about we put it like that? The offensive coordinator is trying to. The offensive coordinator is trying to prove that his system works. He's studying Chris Marve's scheme. Chris Marve had some plays where he shut down Brendan Marion in the backfield. Hey, show the other person out, bruh. This is football. This is sports. This is not everybody gets a participation trophy, bro. This is big money on the line, number one. This is huge implications on the line for 2026. I mean, come on, bro. We cannot have a back-to-back season like last year. Not on Coach Prime's name, we can't. Hell nah. We stayed around as fans. We didn't jump shit. We didn't leave. So, and that's another thing. We the ones sticking around after we got belt last season. So give us a little bit of break if we enjoying seeing Isaac Wilson doing his thing in practice. Like, calm down, bro. Put a little bass, put a little less bass in your tone when y'all talking. When we went 3-9 and 1-8, we gotta take a little bit. We gotta go out there and prove it this year, bro. Let's keep it real. Don't be delusional, bro. Like, be confident. Be aware of the talent we have in the room and people who are standing out. But quit criticizing people because they see something in Isaac Wilson and is bringing excitement, is bringing that Shador feeling. Don't be mad at us because we had to sit through a season when we got belt last season. Hell no. We looking at, yeah, we got somebody that's willing to step in there and go crazy. You can't be mad at us being excited about that, though. You feel me? Like, bro, we like what we seeing from him. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like, you welcome to say no more media, bro. We gonna say what we want to say. right? And we're going to respect everybody's opinions. We're going to respect everybody's angle. But it is what it is here. You say what you want to say here, but we keep it respectful and we keep it on topic. You dig what I'm saying? So, all right, I know I'm bumping my guns. I'm going to let it play. My bad, y'all.
Good stuff, bro.
Like I said before, dot from Julian Lewis, bro. Anticipation throw. He threw that receiver open, bro. He threw him open, and Danny slid his nose on him. He threw him open. That's tough coverage, right? And that was not on Boo Carter. Who was that? So I take that back. That was not on Boo. Boo, my bad. I'm gonna take that smut off your name, bro. Who was that? Let me see. Who is this? That's 18 underneath. Oh, 10. Oh, that's Vickers and Hardy. Vickers and Hardy just got some real belt. I ain't gonna hold you. Danny Scadero's our upperclassman. Cam Perry's our upperclassman. DeAndre Moore Jr.'s our upperclassman. Hakeem Williams our upperclassman. And Joseph Williams is a junior. Quentin Gibson, I know we're all asking the question, what's up with Quentin Gibson? I ain't gonna hold you. You know what I do? I start digging. When I don't see people, I look at the long picture because I've redshirted before in college, and you understand like these off season. So there's two ways in 2026 you can do. If you play 4 games or less, you can redshirt, right? We see that all the time. Then there you can medical redshirt. If you have, a waiver, you get cleared because of an injury that, doesn't prohibit you from being able to play the max play. So a lot of these college football players, not just Colorado, they already planned for it's super competitive in my position. If I don't get the amount of time or reps that I want, I'm already planning my red shirt right now. I ain't gonna hold you. I am. Because you got to. It's a business. You can't. I don't care what the football camaraderie is. If we want to win a championship, of course, you got to be all in. But you also got to think, my clock has already started. I got, 4 years to play 5, 4 years to play 4. So just keeping it real with you guys here at Say No More, you know how it's going to go, bro. Once the Colorado spring depth charts is going to continue to get filled out, as we get closer to summer, it's going to be more and more obvious. And then as it gets to the fall, guys are already going to have in their head, I'm not playing more than 4 games. I'm either going to redshirt or I'm going to use this medical waiver. And it's okay because we got the transfer portal era. Hey, you tried to beat somebody out. You did it. Now it's, am I going to go on special teams, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to get back to the live reaction real quick. Let me jump in the chat real quick. Gibson should redshirt if not even running with the twos. Not for sure. That's a great point, TMFB. I'm with that, bro. Like, redshirt, like, not to say you can't beat nobody out, but understand upperclassmen are here. Scudero, DeAndre Moore Jr., Perry are seniors. I think DeAndre Moore Jr. has a little bit more eligibility left, right? But if I'm a freshman or a sophomore, if I'm Farrakhan, if I'm Perry, if I'm Gibson, if I'm, I don't want to leave nobody out here, but I understand what comes with it, and I'm gonna compete. But if it's looking like if I'm only gonna be special teams and getting sub packages here, I already did that my freshman year. I'm gonna keep it real with you. I already did that my freshman year. I already got subbed in here and there, but I was full-time special teams. I'm not looking for full-time special teams though. If I don't know. I'm looking to be full-time starter. So yeah, no, using your red shirt. I think his biggest comp is Ernest Campbell. Oh yeah, Ernest Campbell's only a sophomore too. I mean, we haven't seen Gibson, so I'm not here to say either there. But I'm just talking about in general. This don't even have to be Colorado. If I'm a freshman or a sophomore, and I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm gonna compete. I'm not gonna like I'm not just going to hand nothing over. You're going to have to beat me out. But if it's looking more and more evident that I'm going to get beat out, now I got to start thinking long term. I want to be here for this team. If they need me to be on special teams, they need me to do stuff, cool. But if I'm thinking long term, I don't think a good head coach, a good staff is going to have that conversation amongst their players. Like, hey, what are you thinking about doing, bro? Like, listen, we're rolling with our starters. These are our guys. If they get hurt, we're going to put you in. But this is who we're rolling with. I think a good staff communicates that. Like, you might want to think about playing 4 games here, and then you might want to preserve your year. And that's cool. So there's a lot of guys that's going to do that this year. So it happens every year. This ain't me talking. This is facts. This happens. You see guys who got the injuries and they're going through the medical red shirts. So spring football has a lot of implications. So we got to stop saying that spring implications doesn't have a lot of there's only 11 people on the field at a time. So it does have a lot of implications. These are people's careers you're talking about. This is one team. We're trying to win the Big 12 championship. We're trying to go to the playoffs and win the national championship. But these are guys who are looking to get on the field too. And if they compete, they get the fairest opportunity. If it doesn't happen, now you start. This is what goes on behind the scenes. Players do start thinking about, all right, I'm gonna stay under my 30% 4-game rule, and I'm gonna already have my red shirt or medical red shirt plan, because it's still a business too. You know what I'm saying? As much as we want everybody to just be, hey, just go play special teams for us, and you did it. We're going with this guy and we're giving him reps. Hey, hell, what? Hey, this is a transfer portal era. The hell I am. I'm about the red shirt or medical red shirt, and I'll see you next. I might be here, might not be next year. And they have that rule. The sucky thing, but the thing previous to this is they couldn't do that. Once you committed somewhere, you couldn't hit the portal. You had to stay. You got buried in the depth chart. So I'm eager to see who's gonna red shirt or medical red shirt, because these are all things that happen in college football, bro. And there's people thinking about it right now. So for everybody who's saying like spring don't matter, people know right now whether they gonna get who's ahead of them, if they gonna catch them or not. Come on now, people know right now. Hey, bro, hey, it's up. Like, bro, on me. Like, I'm not gonna see the field unless this dude gets hurt. That's real talk, bro. That happens as early as spring. Now, you get to summer, you get to spring, and somebody's better than you, they're better than you, bro. Like, real talk. If somebody's better than you, they're better than you. There's only so many more reps you can get in summer, and so many reps. As somebody comes in spring, there's some people who came in spring, locked their spot up, and they ain't giving it up. And you're not going to get it. You're not. It is what it is. So that's college football. The best players will win. When you start seeing people like, so that's just a part of college football though, bro. Like, but the beautiful thing is there's the portal, and I'm not just saying this for Colorado players, but I just thought about that earlier. I haven't seen Quentin Gibson, haven't seen DeAndre Moore Jr., haven't seen Joseph Williams, you feel me? So I'm just like, those are guys who Joseph Williams is only a junior. If he doesn't fully recover from this knee injury and be ready to go week 1, he could definitely use that medical red shirt. You feel me? And just you gotta look at the game within the game. Not everybody's on board with sitting the bench, bro. I'm me being a part of it too. When you lose your starting spot, when there's somebody who's clearly better than you and there's nothing you can do. I'm talking about you could be running extra sprints. You could be at the ball machine catching 100 balls after practice. This dude is just making his reps count. The coaches trust them. There's now a great coaching staff is going to say, hey, what do you want to do? This is our guy. This is who we're rolling with. He's the starter. You're going to have the opportunity to play special teams, and you're going to have the opportunity to get in on packages or see what, and it's up to you to be like, I'll do that. Or you have the right in 2026 to say, I'm cool. I'm going to play up to my 4 games, less than 30%, and I'm going to preserve my redshirt year. Oh, no. Nobody ever said there's not a spot here. Nobody ever said that. I feel like you're going to go all the way closer to the game. But what I'm saying, certain position groups just know, like, if this guy stays healthy, if this guy continues to do what he does, he's just better than me. Like, there is times when somebody's just better than you, bro. Like, and then there's the little minute things that's going to separate the starter from the non-starter. It's going to separate y'all. Like, maybe whatever whatever the depending on the coach's philosophy, the position coach, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's going to determine if you're a starter. So, like, a lot of our guys didn't jump in the portal when they see the guys they're bringing. They're staying to compete. But the beauty about it is that at the end of the day, it's only going to be 11 on the field at a time. I know Brendan Marion says multiple guys get touches, but that's about 7 to 8 to 9 guys. That's running backs and wide receivers. We're going to see a lot of guys that we see in this footage, a lot of people who are balling, that are dogging, that are not going to see the field like that, bro. They're not. And then, but the beauty of it, it's not a bad thing. The beauty of it is you got a coaching staff, you got a support system that says, hey, this guy beat you out. You're the number 2. Because a depth chart creates 1, 2, and 3. You could say, oh, I'm going to get this guy his touches and opportunity, but you still got to roll out there with a Travis. Let's use Travis. There's still a Travis Hunter who's going to get the targets, who's going to get the looks. You know what I'm saying? There's still a LeJohn who's going to get, not everybody is going to, in this offense, you could get 3 to 4 500-yard guys, maybe a 1,000-yard receiver, but they're going to, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, like, winning has to be number 1 this year. That has to be number 1 thing. And then even with the wide receivers, if you guys have been rocking with me, you understood I've said that. Even with the wide receivers have to be comfortable. Hold on. Y'all remember this All-Star game? This is the last time the All-Star game was really real, bro. For real. When the East came back, when AI and Kobe, when the East came back down like 20 in the 4th, with Stephon Marbury, AI, Vince Carter versus Kobe, Shaq, Tim Duncan, KG, J Kidd. Hey, this is the last time the All-Star. Bring back this All-Star game, NBA. Bring this back, bro. This is what we need. Bring it back. I just had to throw that out there real quick. But I thought about all that earlier, bro. I thought about all that just thinking, like, a lot of these guys we're seeing that are doing Hakeem Whibbs, all these guys, I know they're going to get the opportunity in the offense, but that's the tough part of being a coach. You can't roll out everybody week 1 against Georgia Tech. So let's talk real. There can only be 11 on the field at a time. And if we go with go-go offense, it's 3 wide receivers, 2 running backs, and a tight end. Now, we can mix it up and go double running backs. We can put more running backs on the field. We can go 4 wide, 5 wide. But, yeah, that's just something that you have to think about. Let me jump in the chat real quick. D Moore got hurt last year during the spring for Texas, leg injury, and missed 2 games during the regular season. Not trying to say he's injury prone, but you got to stay healthy. Oh yeah, not for sure. That's why they're getting all these things together right now, for sure. Yep, the guys gonna get all those reps with the ones if they stay healthy, for sure. Absolutely. Oh, that's a great point. Gerald Speaks One says, and better doesn't always mean better athletically. Guys might just be better fit for the scheme. For sure. That's a great point, Gerald Speaks One. Absolutely. Hell yeah. You know what I'm saying? It just might be a better fit for the style. That's a very good point. Donovan 5 says, you don't think there's a place for Q6 on the team? Nah, he's a returning preseason All-American at kick return. What I was saying with Q for 6 is that he stayed. He's seen guys coming in, but him being just a sophomore, Quanell being a sophomore, a lot of our younger guys is just, I've been in that position before. So I'm just speaking from when they bring in seniors and you compete. Of course, you're going to compete, but at the end of the day, they're going to keep it real with you and say, hey, you're going to be starting kick return and we're going to rotate your wide receiver. We got some packages for you. You got Ernest Campbell. You got like, you decide what you and your family, and you ultimately you go for the team, right? You want to be there, but at the end of the day, this is still people's college careers we're talking about too. So when you have that option, when you didn't use it your first year, you have that option. I can redshirt, I can keep it under 4 games and redshirt to preserve my year, or I could do a medical waiver. So that's all I was saying when it came there to answer your question more specifically. You feel me? Yeah, that's all I'm saying. When it comes to all of this right now. All right, let me see. Davion TD says, yes, some of the young guys or injured guys should redshirt. I feel like Farrakhan should have redshirted last year. Yeah, I mean, just being there before, every wide receiver, especially a wide receiver, you want the ball, you want touches, bro. I don't care what nobody says. Like when you come from high school and you're the man, you got to have a good family foundation. You got to have a good a position coach and some good elder guys that keep your spirits up. It's hard going from being the man on high school to getting punt return and kickoff. And then if somebody gets hurt, you see the field. Even and Pete, this what happens when you ain't dropped the ball in practice? What happens when you did everything right in practice? They still just go with the elder class or who they feel is comfortable, because that happens. You got to be tough mentally here, but to get through that. But the beauty of 2026 is that thing called the transfer portal. So, like I'm saying, I'm not saying this is for anybody, but now it's the option to where, hey, I competed in camp, I stayed. You guys go who you go. Let's say you guys mix me in for the first 3 games of the season. I'm being mixed in, right? I'm being mixed in. I got that 4th game of the season to decide, do I want to burn this year on being mixed in? And of course, we're trying to be player first guys, but hey, let's keep it real, bro. This is about winning too. Like, this is about winning and being a player first. We need special teams guys. But at the same time, this is still a business, and this is college football kids we're talking about. So you get to that 4th game, 3rd game, you're on for 3 games, you're on kickoff return, punt return. They give you 4 offensive snaps through the game for 3 games. When you approach that 4th game, you start tapping in like, am I gonna burn this year on this type of rotation? Because they got their guys, and you're gonna be a good teammate. The guys ahead of me are killing. LaJonte, Jimmy, Will, Travis are serving. Hey, we winning. I support that. But am I gonna burn my year on this? That's a personal decision you have to make. You feel me? Sean Rayford. Oh yeah. Anybody know what's up with Kiefer 6 though? We ain't even seen him in the videos. Like, he must be nursing an injury. I mean, from what I see with the wide receivers, they're telling them, get your surgery out the way right now so you can be ready for summer and fall. Whatever, if you got to do surgery, if you got to, right now is the time to do it. Right now is the time to do it. So especially if we see what you could do. Guys like Joseph Williams, we see what he did. Q for 6, preseason All-American. You know what I'm saying? Guys who we know what they can do on the field, get healthy. Right now is about getting healthy. Pallet guy, bro, 14 wasn't the man. Nah, for sure. That's what I'm saying. Like, you're gonna be a competitor. You're gonna compete. You're gonna show the coaches this is what you can do. But at a certain point, you got to do what's best for you. At a certain point, you got to think about, I want that. And now you're thinking about the next season getting paid too. Like, this is where you get paid at too. Let's keep it real. We're not talking about what you put on the field the previous year. Depends on what you're going to be able to, what your NIL value is going to be, what teams are going to be willing to pay you, what you put on film. If you sat all year, and why am I going to pay you top dollar to bring you to my school? So it's all a game within a game. Welcome to the new college football. It ain't me. Welcome to the new college football in 2026, bro. That's just what it is. You feel me? Like, it is what it is. Like, it ain't me talking. It's what college football is in 2026. It's the new grind. All right, so I've been bumping for like 30 minutes. All right, so how do you guys feel about these visuals here for Chris Marve? I'm gonna go all the way to the bottom and see where I cooked. I think we start talking about coverage schemes. We got quarterback contained spy here. You know, if there's nobody else tapping in, a run fit, outside zone. You know what I mean? And for or Pelican for sure. All right, yeah. All right, I feel like tonight that's a good place to leave off, bro. Appreciate y'all tapping in tonight. Hey, you know I had to come out here and talk that real football talk tonight, bro. Like, sometimes I be having to remind myself that I love football first, and that I'm always keep it real myself. I'm always keep it true. I'm always do what I do. So I appreciate you guys rocking. If you get the thumbs up, that's about 2-hour mark for me right now. I'm gonna get ready for tomorrow's live stream. Hey, listen, when you come to Say No More, you just go get the real, bro. We're gonna go over coverages, schemes. We're going to talk real football talk, personnel. We're also going to do live reactions here. So if you're looking for a channel that covers everything, I do live reactions to who I want to do live reactions to. Let's just put it like that. That if you're coming, I do live reactions to who I want to do live reactions to, because that's what the freedom of YouTube gives you. I can find a gym in anything, you know what I mean? So appreciate y'all rocking with me. If you get the thumbs up, I'll be back on tomorrow. I'm gonna cook up something else. Pallet God, hey, love, bro. Hey, nah, appreciate y'all, bro. Like, for real, man. Appreciate y'all, fam, for real. Appreciate everybody, bro. Like, we got to keep grinding. We got to keep grinding. We got a whole season ahead of us, bro. It's a long season. We got to put that belt, and it starts with the defense. Hey, if the defense ain't holding up, it's over. It doesn't matter what the offense is doing. If we are giving up 200 yards rushing per game, 200 yards throwing per game, 30 points per game, it's a wrap, bruh. I'll tell you that right now. Flip this whole table over, bruh, Georgia Tech. I promise you, bruh. I promise you. When we do our live reaction, watch the game, I ain't gonna hold you. When we watch the games together, it's up, bro. It's time to put belt. I don't want to hear none of that. So I ain't switched up. I ain't left the team. We got a extreme leather belt last season, bro. 3-9, 1-8, and we still here. So we rocking with our team, bro. We rocking with Coach Prime. We staying down till we come up. Hard times don't switch us up. But boy, we better put belt this season. Appreciate y'all rocking with me. Say no more. If you can hit the thumbs up, if you can hype some of the videos that's out there as well. If you want to join the memberships and support the channel, that's available as well. I'll see y'all tomorrow, bro. Y'all be safe tonight. Don't do nothing crazy. Say no more.